everyone. I would like to go straight to the mindfulness training. I call this mindfulness training. We can leave aside, we can set aside all the ritual practices like Ogata and Ngabati, all those things we can set aside. They are very important practices, very important. But since you have done that many times, you can keep them in your mind. Today, we have limited time, only about 3 hours, a little bit less than 3 hours because I'm a little bit late. So we go straight into the matter. Today's topic is called resilience through mindful and happy brain. 3 keywords, okay, students, okay, 3 key terms, 3 keywords. One is resilience. The second one is mindful, being mindful. The third one is happy brain. What we need is resilience. Rainy season is setting in. Okay, we're in the rainy season. There are bugs going around. We need resilience in our body. We need resilience to stay healthy. We need that. And at work every day, you know what happened is that okay, we have to get things done in time. There's a deadline for everything. Even for Buddhist monks, many deadlines. Okay. Deadline for the meal, for midday meal, deadline for morning, the time we get up. We do things as a group for something, but sometimes we do things individually. For the things that we do as a group, that collective function, okay, everywhere. And then we have discipline, we have deadline, and we also have expectation. All those things, they create anxiety. They create stress. And if we don't know how to handle stress, that becomes anxiety. Not every stress becomes anxiety. Okay. Only if we don't know how to deal with stress, we leave stress undealt with, unresolved, untransformed. Then that stress is accumulated day after day, stress is accumulated. So you have a lot of stress. You know, you lose your temper very easily, very quickly. You start taking things negatively. So that's what we call losing your temper. At that moment, you can see some sign that stress has become anxiety. Everybody has to sit exam. Okay. Even a Buddhist monk like me, I have had many exams. I failed some, okay, I passed some. It's normal. But when we prepare for our exam, what happened? We have a lot of stress. You know, why we are so stressful? We feel so stressful. Okay, we can ask ourselves, why I'm so stressed out? Because of fear. We are not enjoying our study. We don't enjoy, we are learning something, we don't enjoy it. Instead, we're just thinking about pass and fail. We only think about that. We think about the goal, okay? We are not thinking about the journey. We don't enjoy the journey, walking step by step up to the the destination. We're only thinking about destination. So here I give you two important words, destination and journey. You ask yourself, okay, I give you about 10 seconds. You ask yourself, do I focus more on the destination or do I focus on each step of the journey? Ask yourself this question for 10 seconds. Okay, now we are going to watch a video clip. Okay. Whatever answer you have got, you don't have to tell me, you don't have to tell anyone right now. But keep your mind open with the answer that you have got. And we are going to watch video clips, a few of them today, just to show you, okay, some of them, they are from America, school, the school children in America, the teenage children, and they also have to deal with stressful life. Okay, let's have a look at the first video. Yeah.
Hello, darling. We want to do a mindful minute, and then we want to do a computer thing.
My first time for mindfulness, I thought it was kind of stupid, to be honest.
Let your eyes close.
Miss O always encouraged us to close our eyes during mindfulness. I wasn't really comfortable doing that, so I thought it was kind of weird.
I have kids all the time that say, oh, I'm not going to do that. But I think mindfulness is a lot like listening to a song in a room. So you can say to me all day long, I'm not going to listen to that song. I'm not going to listen to that song. And then let's go all the way down to the bottoms of your feet and really feel the bottoms of your feet. But eventually, you kind of have to hear the sound of it.
At first, I felt like it was a glitzy thing that only a certain group of people do. People that have a middle-age crisis or something like that. But as the year progressed, I learned that mindfulness is not just for one group of people, but it's for everybody that needs it.
Our brains are so good at thinking about what hurts that the good stuff is quiet and hiding, and it doesn't come out. The good stuff doesn't come out unless we pay attention to it. Our brains are... When a kid comes in and I'm asking them to do a whole lot of learning from here, but they have a whole lot of stuff going on in here, giving them tools to manage this helps me to get to the learning part.
Without mindfulness, I had a day where I felt like I needed mindfulness. I would stay annoyed or angry throughout the whole day, and maybe it would even carry on to the next day.
You ask any of the kids in class, what is mindfulness? They'll say it's paying attention to what's going on. It's paying attention to myself and my body. It's paying attention to the here and now with kindness and with curiosity.
Mindfulness is a way to calm down and to collect yourself.
The person that I was in my freshman and sophomore year is completely different from who I was or who I am my junior and senior year, and that was because of mindfulness.
And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Come back to the room.
What does it say? It says about the brain. Okay, mindfulness, it talks about brain. The good stuff in the brain, it will only grow and come out if we pay attention to it. But usually, what do we pay attention to? We pay attention to what hurts. Something hurtful, we never forget. If you criticize me once, I remember you all my life. If you say, oh, Seattle, you are so good. Tomorrow, maybe I don't remember your name. The brain is like that. We don't pay enough attention to the good stuff in our brain, in our life, in our conversation, in our relationship with our parents, with our friends. Okay, our teachers have said many times, you're good, good, well done, many times. It doesn't sink in. It will say, you're so stupid. Okay, you can't even do this. We feel very hurt. We go home as a damaged soul. Okay. This is very important. Let me repeat this in Burmese a little bit. ကောင်းတာနဲ့ဆိုးတာအဲ့နှစ်ခုအုံနောက်ကဘယ်ဟာကိုပို့ပြီးတော့ attention ပေးတော့ပို့ပြီးတော့ attention အဲ့တော့စိတ်ညစ်စရာနဲ့ပျော်ရွှင်စရာအဲ့နှစ်ခုဘယ်ဟာကိုပို့ပြီးတော့ focus လုပ်တော့ဘယ်ဟာပို့အချိန်ပေးတော့အများစုကတော့စိတ်ညစ်စရာပို့အချိန်ပေးဒီ video clip ထဲမှာပြောတာဘာပြောလဲဆိုကောင်းတဲ့အရာတွေအများကြီးရှိပေမဲ့ attention မပေးဘူးဆိုရင်ကောင်းတဲ့ဟာသူမကြီးထွားဘူးနောက်ပြီးတော့ထွက်မလာ Very often I give a simile of two wolves, a black and white. In every one of us, in our brain, we have a black wolf and a white wolf. They don't share food. Anything that a white wolf eats, the black wolf is not interested. Whatever the black wolf favors, the white wolf will never go for it. They don't like the same food. So what does the black wolf like? Something like, everybody hates me in the world, something like that. That's the food that the black wolf likes to eat. No one cares about me. Okay. Everybody is trying to destroy me. That kind of negative thought is the food for thought in the black wolf. The white wolf is the opposite. The black wolf, the white wolf sees good thing in everyone. We have 200 people here. Everybody makes an effort to be here. That's a very good thing. Everybody is busy. You need to study, you need to work, you need to do things. You need to go about your life. But you still make time. Okay. To be here. And your parents, your family, they understand the importance of this and they allow you to be here. So more than 200 people are thinking about good things today, positive things. So this is a good, a white wolf is eating, is consuming food, energy. So the black wolf eats negative energy. The white one, the positive energy. So when you have problem, when you are in crisis, when you have to respond to something impromptu, which one will come out and defend you? The black wolf or the white wolf? It depends on which one is stronger. The white wolf or the black wolf, which one is stronger? Usually, we give a lot of food, plenty of food, to the black wolf. It gets stronger. The white wolf is starving. So in terms of emergency or in terms of needs, the white wolf, it wants to come up, but it has no energy. No energy. We are going to look at another video also from America, school children from America. Those who have practiced mindfulness. Before they practice, you look at their faces. After they have done mindfulness meditation, meaning paying attention to their feeling, accepting what is there, and be kind to themselves. Kindness. Okay. Be kind. Kindness is the food of the white wolf. The black wolf doesn't like it. You talk about kindness, go away. Okay, let's have a look at that. Powerful video. Mindfulness, that's the title.
Deep down, I keep feeling this pain in my chest.
I got kicked out of my house.
The panic attacks. I, like many other teens, have struggled with anxiety. My social anxiety.
Really bad anxiety and depression.
I used to go to school just completely exhausted every single day because I'd be up all night worrying.
I felt kind of like a ghost roaming through the halls.
The stress made me sick.
It's just a lot of repetitional thinking about like if there is a purpose to life, whether if there is any reason to continue forth or to just cut it short.
Take a second and breathe and reflect on what you feel.
Awareness to who I really am and how I matter.
Finding balance.
It really feels like a place where you can be yourself.
We can be authentic.
Feel safe.
Safe?
I was like on the verge of suicide before taking the class, and my family didn't really know what else to do. I was in counseling and seeing a therapist and taking medicine. Spending the first semester in this class really helped me get past that point and not let the mental illnesses I struggle with take over my life. So class brought a lot.
Anytime I start to feel overwhelmed, drop down, I put my head down. I was like, all right, let's think. I just started breathing, and it's just really helpful. It's easy to get mad. It's not easy to get angry and then bring yourself down. Me growing up, I was always told meditation and stuff was things that priests or it was a girl thing. But then you grow up a little bit and you're meditation is just you taking care of yourself, and everybody should take care of themselves.
It's real stuff. It's what you need.
You learn these tips for life skills that actually bring you together and interweave with everyone else.
Being able to share.
Direct my attention and stay present.
I can break my fear.
I now know how to turn my attention to my breath, calm myself down.
I knew that I could help myself.
Observe life more.
How to speak in a way that makes people want to open up to you.
Show myself loving kindness.
Learning how to control my anger. I also learned how to, be more of a better listener.
This class means everything to me right now.
It honestly feels like 50 pounds is lifted off my shoulders.
I truly believe that this class has saved my life and changed it for the better.
Thinking about what the mindfulness class at my school has done for my community and my school in general, it's been groundbreaking.
I think it's just a really valuable class, and I honestly wish that it was at every high school in the U.S.
If there was a mindfulness class in every high school,
I feel like this world would be a totally different place because I feel like there'd be a lot more understanding.
And there would be a lot more respect in the world.
If mindful studies was in every school in the world, we'd all become much better listeners.
Somebody says something, somebody doesn't like that, has to retaliate. But if we had mindfulness, we can learn to accept that my reality is different from yours.
I think a lot of that tension is caused by people not really knowing how to handle themselves and their feelings and emotions.
You don't have to be a politician to change the world. You can just be in a mindfulness class. That's how I feel.
I have the ability to overcome obstacles. I have the ability to achieve like never before, and I have the ability to be who I am, loving who I am, and taking that love with me and spreading it everywhere else I go.
But before that, you may have noticed something, but may not be everything. I have listened to this video again and again, that's why I can catch it. So what is important is that those people, some of them, stress became anxiety. Some of them, they thought of cutting their life short. That is committing suicide. that bad. They get angry very easily. They cannot connect with anyone. Other people's pain and joy, they were not interested. So after mindfulness class, they overcame the anxiety. Not just anxiety, depression also. Anxiety leads to depression. They all overcame their depression. They were able to connect with people. They became kind to themselves. As a result, they become kinder to other people. Let me say a few words in Burmese. Mindfulness is တတိပဋ္ဌာန်ပြောတာတတိပဋ္ဌာန်လို့ပြောရင်သူကရိတ်တာတဲ့စကားဆိုတော့တို့နဲ့မဆိုင်သေးဘူးတို့အသက်ငယ်သေးတယ်ဘာမှမဆိုင်တို့နဲ့အဲ့ဒါဖုံဖုံတွေအလုပ်ဖုံဖုံတွေအလုပ် mindfulness အဲ့ဒါအမေရိကကျောင်းမှာအင်္ဂလန်ကကျောင်းတစ်ကျောင်းမှာပေါ့ဘုံဘုံအင်္ဂလန်မှာ24နှစ်နေအင်္ဂလန်စာမွေးဝဲကြတဲ့ကျောင်းတွေပေါ့အဲ့ဒါကို Oxford တက္ကသိုလ်မှာ Oxford Center for Mindfulness ဆိုတာရှိနိဗ္ဗာန်ရခြင်းလို့သတိပဋ္ဌာန်ကျင့်တာမဟုတ်စာမွေးဝဲဖြေတဲ့အခါအမှတ်များများရခြင်းလို့အဲ့ဒါကြောင့်စာမွေးဖြေတဲ့အခါလေအမှတ်များများစိတ်ဝင်စားရလို့အခုထသွားလို့ရတယ်စိတ်ဝင်စားရင်တော့စက်နေနော်အဲ့ဒါအဲ့အကြောင်းဟာstress တွေများတဲ့ခါကျတော့လေចောင်းသားတွေចောင်းသူတွေဘာလို့ဆိုအတန်းထဲမှာတယောက်ကိုတယောက်လေ interrupt လုပ်တာလုပ်မှန်းတော့မသိဘူးဟိုတယောက်စာရေးရင်ဆိုရင်မသိမသာတစ်ခါတည်းတရောင်နဲ့စနေချရတယ်မဟုတ်ရင်လည်းပြစက်ကူနဲ့ပေါက်လိုက်တယ်အမျိုးမျိုးလုပ်ကိုယ်တိုင်ကစာစိတ်ဝင်စားဘာလို့စိတ်ဝင်စားဆို stress တွေအရင်များနေဘယ်နေစမှမသိတော့မနေ့က lesson ကောင်းအောင်နားမထောင်နိုင်ဘူး stress တွေများနေလို့ဒီနေ့ကလည်းကောင်းအောင်နားမထောင်နိုင်နှစ်ရက်စာအကျွေးတင်နေတယ်ဒီနေ့ကျတော့ဘာဖြစ်သွားအောင်ဆိုတော့သူများတဲ့3ဆအလုပ်ကိုများတယ် brain ကသူများလို့အဲ့ချိန်မှာအလုပ်မလုပ်ဘူး stress ဖြစ်နေတဲ့ခါကျအလုပ်မလုပ်ဘဲနဲ့သူများနဲ့ပို့ပြီးတော့ထိုင်ရတယ်ဆိုတော့မဖြစ်နိုင်အဲ့ဒါနဲ့ကိုယ့်ကို frustrated ဖြစ်တယ်ကိုယ့်ကိုလည်းအပြစ်တင်တယ်တခြားလူတွေလည်းဖြစ်တယ်နောက်ဆုံးတော့ဒီလောကလို့အပြစ်တင် you become very bitter with the world with the whole world အဲ့ဒါနဲ့ဒီ mindfulness အတန်းထဲမှာအဲ့လိုတင်တယ်6လအတွင်းမှာစီကံဖောက်ပြမှုနဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ဟာပေါ့နော်တယောက်ကိုတယောက်နှောက်ယှက်တဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့စီကံနေတဲ့ကျောင်းအုပ်စီကိုတိုင်စာတွေရောက်လာတာ6လအတွင်းမှာရာခိုင်နှုန်း80ကျသွားတယ်လူတွေကစိတ်ဝင်စားပြီးတော့ကိုယ်တိုးတက်မှုတွေကိုစိတ်ဝင်စားလာပြီးတော့စာကြိုးစားကြဘယ်သူကငါ့ကိုဘယ်လိုချီးတယ်ဘယ်သူကငါ့ကိုမနာလို့ဘယ်သူကငါ့ကိုနောက်ကွယ်မှာအတင်းပြောတယ်အဲ့ဒါမျိုးတွေမတွေးတော့ဘာပဲတွေးတော့ဆိုတော့အခုတင်နေတဲ့စာနော်ဘယ်လိုကောင်းကျိုးတွေဖြစ်မယ်ငါတို့ဘယ်လိုကောင်းမယ်ငါမိသားစုတွေဘယ်လိုကောင်းမယ်ငါတိုင်းပြည်တွေဘယ်လိုကောင်းမယ်အဲ့လိုအမျိုးတွေစပြီးတော့တွေးလာ ambition တွေရှိလာတယ် you want to contribute to the society အဲ့လိုဖြစ်လာပြီးရင်အဲ့ဟာလေးတစ်ခေါက်ပြန်ကြည့်မယ်နော်မကြည့်ခင်မှာလက်တွေ့လို့ကြည့်ရမယ်သူတို့လက်တွေဘယ်လိုလုပ်တာသတိထားမိလား did you notice yeah one hand on the heart the other hand on the tummy okay that means you're embracing yourself like this you're embracing yourself you may be having a hard time At that moment, you need to be kind to yourself. You need to support yourself. It's okay. It's okay. If your best friend is having a big problem, you're not going to say, you are useless, you are stupid, go away. You don't say that. Instead, you will say, it's okay, it's going to be okay. Many people have gone through the same problem. You will get over this. Don't worry, I'm here for you. You will say that to your best friend. Now it's time to say this to yourself. Treat yourself as you would treat your best friend. At least, go ye a chisel the ngajin lu. A nasal no. Say Taiman. Tama pipa. Jinamu mita tea tapa. Okay. Before we do that, kindly make sure that you sit like this. Ibn Siyama, you can sit like this. It's okay. Sit like this. And two hands, one hand on your heart. Just touching your heart. Feeling, okay, the beat of your heart. Another one, your tummy. Your tummy is working. And then, gently close your eyes. Then breathe in and out. You are always breathing in and out. You always do that. But now, you will do that with kindness. You're going to recognize that there is in-breath, there is out-breath. Breathing in deep and gentle. Breathing out slow and gentle. Breathing in slow and deep. Breathing out gentle. Physically, you may feel tired. You may feel tense. That's the very reason that you should be kind to your physical body. အခုချိန်မှာကိုယ့်ရဲ့ခန္ဓာကိုယ်ကပင်ပန်းနေတာလည်းဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်။ကြွက်သားတွေတင်းမာနေတာလည်းဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်။ အဲ့ဒီ experiences တွေဟာကိုယ့်ရဲ့ခန္ဓာကိုကိုယ်ပြန်ပြီးတော့မေတ္တာထားဖို့ပို့ပြီးပြန်ပြီးတော့ kindness ရှိဖို့အကြောင်းအရာတွေပါ Don't punish yourself. Don't be angry with your physical body for being tired. Instead, look at yourself with empathy, with kindness. Breathe in deep and slow. Breathe out gentle. Breathing in, count 1, 2, 3. For one in-breath, you can count 1, 2, 3. Then breathing out gentle. Keep your body straight, your head straight, look ahead. Your physical body is tired. It works every day. Every day, even when you're at home, your physical body still needs to work round the clock. It needs to digest, it needs to cook, it needs to wash, to drink, to release. So it feels exhausted. Breathing in, now count 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 4. Increase it up to 4. Slow and deep breathing. Your breathing is working very well. Please recognize that, appreciate that. We don't need oxygen to support our breathing now. If you feel any tension, any discomfort in the body, that's the reason to feel kindness for yourself, to be kind to yourself. ခန္ဓာကိုယ်ထဲမှာတောင့်တင်းတာရှိရင်ပင်ပန်းတာရှိရင်အဲ့ပင်ပန်းမှုဟာဒီခန္ဓာကိုယ်ကိုမေတ္တာထားဖို့အတွက်လုံလောက်တဲ့အကြောင်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ဒါကြောင့်ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ခန္ဓာကိုယ်ကိုမေတ္တာနဲ့ကြည်ပြီးတော့ဝင်လေထွက်လေရှူရှိုက်ပေးပါဝင်လေရှူသွင်းတဲ့အခါမှာမေတ္တာနဲ့ဝင်လေရှူသွင်းပါ kindness for yourself. With that kindness for yourself, you breathe in. When you breathe out, release all the negative emotions, all the worries, all the anxiety. When they should do nakama, ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ခန္ဓာကိုယ်ကိုကျဉ်းနာတဲ့မေတ္တာစိတ်နဲ့ရှုသွင်းပေးပါရှုထုတ်တဲ့အခါမှာဘဝထဲမှာရှိတဲ့ worry တွေ anxiety တွေ stress တွေရှုထုတ်ဖြစ်ပါ Now breathe in, count 1 to 5, slower and longer breathing. Now increase it up to 6. Breathing in, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Think about any worry that you have today, yesterday, this week, last week, any anxiety that you have, and you tell yourself it's okay, it's okay. To have that anxiety, it's okay. I have had many anxieties before, and I have overcome them. It's okay. Breathe in slow and gentle. Tell yourself it's okay. To recognize that there is anxiety, there is worry. This is a great kindness that you can give to yourself. ကိုယ်မှာ worry ရှိတယ်စိုးရိမ်မှုရှိတယ်အဲ့ဒါကိုလက်ခံတာအတိမတ်ပြုတာအဲ့လိုအတိမတ်ပြုတာဟာဒါကိုယ့်ကိုယ်မေတ္တာထားတာပဲဒီလို worry တွေစိုးရိမ်မှုတွေငယ်ကလေးစပြီးတော့အကြိမ်ကြိမ်ရှိခဲ့တယ်အကြိမ်ကြိမ်ရှိခဲ့အကြိမ်တိုင်းပဲငါဖြတ်ကျော်နိုင်ခဲ့တယ်ငါဖြတ်ကျော်နိုင်ခဲ့ကိုယ့်ကိုအဲ့လိုပြန်ပြီးတော့ support ပေးပါကျင်နာမှုနဲ့ကိုယ့်ကိုပြန်ပြီးတော့ကြည်ပေးပါဘာဖြစ်လို့ဒီလိုပြဿနာရှိရတာပါလဲငါလည်းအတုံးမကြဘူးဆိုပြီးတော့ကိုယ့်ကိုပြန်ပြီးအပြစ်မတင်နဲ့ Don't blame yourself for having worry, for having anxiety, maybe for having confusion. Never blame yourself. It's normal for human beings to face worry, anxiety, even problem, even to make a mistake. It's normal. We learn from our mistakes. English စာသင်တဲ့အခါမှာတခုမှားရင်တခုအသိဉာဏ်ရတာပဲဒီနေ့ကိုနှမျိုးမှားလို့အဲ့နှမျိုးကိုလက်ခံလိုက်တယ်နောက်ထပ်ပြန်ပြီးတော့မမှားတော့ဘူးဆိုရင်ကျောင်း9ရက်တက်ရင်အနည်းဆုံးအသိဉာဏ်10မျိုးရသွားတယ်နောက်တစ်ခါဘယ်တော့မှမမှားတော့ It's okay to make mistake with pronunciation, with grammar, with sentence structure, with the usage, with the use of sentences, the use of tenses. It's okay. I can still improve. I can improve. Breathe in and out, slow and gentle. In and out, slow and gentle. Okay, thank you. You can open your eyes now. Thank you. Cool. Okay, we are going to listen to the same video again and see how you feel about that.
Deep down, I keep feeling this pain in my chest. I got kicked out of my house.
The panic attacks.
I, like many other teens, have struggled with anxiety, my social anxiety.
Really bad anxiety and depression.
I used to go to school just completely exhausted every single day because I'd be up all night worrying.
I felt kind of like a ghost roaming through the halls.
The stress made me sick.
It's just a lot of repetitional thinking about like if there is a purpose to life, whether if there is any reason to continue forth or to just cut it short.
Take a second and breathe and reflect on what you feel.
Awareness to who I really am and how I matter.
Finding balance.
It really feels like a place where you can be yourself.
We can be authentic.
Feel safe.
Safe? I was like on the verge of suicide before taking the class, and my family didn't really know what else to do. I was in counseling and seeing a therapist and taking medicine. Spending the first semester in this class really helped me get past that point and not let the mental illnesses I struggle with take over my life. So class brought a lot.
Anytime I start to feel overwhelmed, drop down, I put my head down. I was like, all right, let's think. I just started breathing, and it's just really helpful. It's easy to get mad. It's not easy to get angry and then bring yourself down. Me growing up, I was always told meditation and stuff was things that priests or it was a girl thing. But then you grow up a little bit and you're like, meditation is just you taking care of yourself, and everybody should take care of themselves.
It's real stuff. It's what you need.
You learn these tips for life skills that actually bring you together and interweave with everyone else.
Being able to share.
Direct my attention and stay present.
I can break my fear.
I now know how to turn my attention to my breath, calm myself down.
I knew that I could help myself.
Observe life more.
How to speak in a way that makes people want to open up to you.
Show myself loving kindness.
Learning how to control my anger. I also learned how to, be more of a better listener.
This class means everything to me right now.
It honestly feels like 50 pounds is lifted off my shoulders.
I truly believe that this class has saved my life and changed it for the better.
Thinking about what the mindfulness class at my school has done for my community and my school in general, it's been groundbreaking.
I think it's just a really valuable class, and I honestly wish that it was at every high school in the U.S.
If there was a mindfulness class in every high school,
I feel like this world would be a totally different place because I feel like there'd be a lot more understanding.
And there would be a lot more respect in the world.
If mindful studies was in every school in the world, we'd all become much better listeners.
Somebody says something, somebody doesn't like that, has to retaliate. But if we had mindfulness, we can learn to accept that my reality is different from yours.
I think a lot of that tension is caused by people not really knowing how to handle themselves and their feelings and emotions.
You don't have to be a politician to change the world. You can just be in a mindfulness class. That's how I feel.
I have the ability to overcome obstacles. I have the ability to achieve like never before, and I have the ability to be who I am, loving who I am, and taking that love with me and spreading it everywhere else I go.
I want to group people into a group of 5. In a group of 5, and mainly it talks about social anxiety. social anxiety. What kind of social anxiety you have? I mean, other people's opinion. What other people think about your ability. We have a lot of anxiety like that. When I was 16, I was in Bago and I didn't pass my exam. Okay, I failed. For 5 days, I couldn't talk to anyone. When somebody came and talked to me, I felt very insulted. It was like that. Now, that's a child that I promote somewhere child. Somewhere child, Bago man, I know. ငါရလာဘသူနဲ့မှစကားမပြောနိုင်ဘူးစိတ်ထဲဒေါသဖြစ်နေတာမကျေနပ်ဘူးရှက်လက်ရှက်ကိုယ်ကိုလည်းအပြစ်တင်တယ်တခြားလူတွေအားလုံးလည်းအပြစ်တင်သင်္ကန်းချုပ်ပြီးတော့ကိုယ်ဒီတိုင်းထိုင်တယောက်ယောက်ကိုယ်စကားလာပြောရင်ကိုယ်လက်သီးနဲ့လာထိုးရပို့နာတယ်စော်ကားတယ်ထင်ရတယ်စိတ်ထဲမှာဖြစ်တယ်ဟိုကလာစော်ကားတာမဟုတ်ဘူးကိုယ်စိတ်ကဖြစ်တယ်ဘာဖြစ်လို့တော့ဆိုတော့အောင်တဲ့လူတွေနဲ့ကိုယ်ကသွားပြီးတော့နိုင်ရှင်တယ်50နဲ့တဒန်းထဲမှာ56ပါးရှိတယ်73ပါးအောင်ဘယ်နှပါးကြာအများကြီး43ပါးကြာ43ပါးအဖော်ရှိတယ်ကိုယ်သတိမရအောင်စာမွေးပဲအောင်တဲ့73ပါးလေကိုရှေ့မှာလာပြီးတော့မရီနဲ့မပြုံးနဲ့အရွယ်တက်တဲ့ဒီခါလက်သေးနဲ့ထိုးချင် I felt so bad and I didn't know what was going on in my mind EQ issue anxiety social anxieties you live in a society you expect yourself to do well instead okay you just need a little bit more you are not quite there yet and I didn't know how to support myself how to be there for myself how to hold my heart how to embrace my pain I didn't know social anxiety okay I don't know if you are up for it if you are up to it I want you to move to different places, form a small circle of 5 people and talk about your social anxiety people comparing themselves with each other that creates anxiety okay anxiety အဲ့ဒါ social anxiety အကြောင်းတွေပြောပါပြောပြီးတယောက်ကိုတယောက်နားထောင်ပေးနော်တယောက်နဲ့နားထောင်ပေးမေတ္တာနဲ့နားထောင်ပေးဘာအကြောင်းပြောမှဆို social anxiety လူလောကရဲ့ထဲမှာအတိုင်းဝိုင်းထဲမှာနေရတာအဲ့ဒီထဲမှာဖြစ်တတ်တဲ့စိတ်ဖိစီးမှုတွေတောကတွေအဲ့ဒီအကြောင်းတွေဟိုတယောက်ချင်းပြောပါလူစေးအောင်ပြောနော်တယောက်ချင်းတယောက်ပြောပြီးရင်နားထောင်တဲ့အကျင့်လေးစားစားနားထောင်တဲ့အကျင့်တွေမေတ္တာနဲ့နားထောင်တဲ့အကျင့်တွေလုပ်ပေးပါ you listen with kindness and when you tell other people when you open up you do that with kindness for yourself as well okay we take about 20 minutes Okay, thank you. And just stay put where you are. Stay there. We're going to watch another video. This time is about judgmental mind. The mind is too quick to make judgment subconsciously, okay? Not mindfully. Subconsciously, you pass a judgment on everything. So you have an opinion almost on everything and on everyone. And you carry those opinions with you. They become a burden. And the person we're going to listen to is Professor John Kabat-Zinn from MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. He's a physician. He started learning meditation in the early 1970s. In 1976, he started using mindfulness for his patients at the MIT University Hospital. He used mindfulness to cure or to improve pain management for his patients. And today it becomes known as MBS, or mindfulness-based stress reduction. So he is the pioneer. Okay, he studied with Ubakin, a famous meditation teacher here in this country, and also Pao, and also Zen meditation and Tibetan meditation. So please have a look at. Can you see?
Non-judging is a very important element of mindfulness practice, and in fact is part of my working definition of mindfulness, which is the awareness that arises through paying attention on purpose in the present moment, non-judgmentally. And the non-judgmentally is the real challenge, because when you start to pay attention to what's on your mind, you very rapidly discover that we have ideas and opinions about everything, just about everything. And we're always judging things in terms of, I like that, I don't like that, I want that, I don't want that, this is good, that's bad. And it's like a steady stream of judging. So when we speak of mindfulness as being non-judgmental awareness, it doesn't mean that there won't be judgments. It means that you will be aware of how judgmental we actually are, and then not judge the judging. And when we relate to it in that kind of a way, then we begin to see that our judging is very often black and white. It's either this or that, good or bad, like, dislike, want, don't want. And we get imprisoned by that kind of view. But being non-judgmental doesn't mean that all of a sudden you get stupid and think, well, I'm not going to be judgmental, so I'll just walk out in the street in front of an oncoming truck. What difference does it make? No, it means that we will cultivate discernment. This is the capacity to see what's actually unfolding, but not to judge it, but to recognize it and to understand it in relationship to our experience. So when we speak about non-judgmental awareness, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about a very fine degree of discernment, of clarity, of wisdom, of understanding the interconnections between things, and at the same time noticing the tendency to judge quite quickly, like, don't like, want, don't want, and to recognize that that actually creates a kind of veil or a filter in front of our eyes that doesn't allow us to see things as they are, but to only see them through the lenses of our own ideas and opinions and likes and dislikes, which is practically blinding to us. So this is a wonderful discipline, the cultivation of awareness of judging and the cultivation of being gently non-judgmental, or not judging the judging that we do discover in ourselves. And over days, weeks, months, and years, we can begin to actually find a way to navigate through our judging in such a way that it no longer dominates our lives in quite the same way. And we recognize when it comes up that it's actually, in some sense, toxic. And the more we challenge it, and the more we rest in discernment and in pure awareness, the more we can live life authentically in the present moment without getting caught by our own habits of mind, unhealthy, if you will, habits of mind.